Okay, so which is it, Tim? Is the number literal or symbolic? I think you guys know. So far we've learned that Revelation is a book of symbols, not statistics, right? 4 is the number of creation. What's 7? 7 means perfect. If you interpret numbers symbolically, you can't all of a sudden change and interpret them literally. That's like a basic rule of biblical interpretation. And that's why I believe 144,000 is symbolic. Follow. In Hebrew numerology, we know the number 12 represents the people of God. In the Old Testament, there were how many tribes of Israel? 12. In the New Testament, how many apostles of Jesus? 12. 12 times 12 equals what? 144. Some of you are like, I didn't know there would be math involved in church today. Okay, got it. So we got 144. The number 10 represents completeness. How many fingers you got? Hopefully 10, right? 10 fingers, 10 toes, 10 commandments. It means complete, okay? 10 times 10 is 100, times another 10 is 1,000. When you multiply 144 by 1,000, you get 144,000. What's John saying? I saw the complete, the full number of believers across all time. From Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Jewish patriarchs, over here to New Testament, Matthew, Mark, and John, Jewish apostles, to Gentiles like Timmy Lucas and Susie Perazza and Grace. In other words, this isn't a literal head count. It's God's way of saying every single one of my people will be saved, sealed, and delivered. Not one will be missing. Does that make sense to you? The people of God are so numerous, so worldwide and global that nobody can even count them. That's why it's 144 times 1,000. 144,000, that's a Jewish way of saying like a really big number. You shouldn't even try to count it. It's like when Peter asked Jesus, remember he says, Lord, how many times should I forgive somebody who offends me? And he says, how about 7? He's like, I got a perfect answer, 7. And Jesus is like, nope. Try 70 times 7. Okay, so 409. No. Stop counting. It's infinite. Let me tell you another reason I believe this. If you read verses 5 through 8 carefully, you're going to notice something. John messes with the list of the 12 tribes of Israel. He doesn't actually put these in the traditional order. Usually it starts with Reuben. But notice, John starts with Judah. Now, why is Judah come first? And the answer is because Jesus is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. In other words, by listing Judah first, basically John's saying, hey, the story has changed, people. Israel is not the center of the story anymore. Jesus is now the center of the story. And through Jesus, the purpose of Israel is now fulfilled. Yeah? In Genesis, remember, everyone's like, why did God choose Israel? Not just for Israel's sake, but so that they would be a blessing to all nations. He actually told Abraham, he said, through your offspring, all nations on earth are going to be blessed. Here in chapter 7, we see mission accomplished. The purpose of Israel is being fulfilled. All the nations of the earth, look at this, are being blessed through the Jewish Messiah. Look at the very next verse. John says, I heard 144,000, and then I looked, and there before me was what? Read it with me. A great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, all standing before the throne and before the Lamb. Friends, that's the new Israel. You are part of the chosen people of God now. It's not just ethnic Jews. It is this multi-ethnic, global family of God made up of every nation, tribe, and tongue. Jews, Gentiles, anyone redeemed by the blood of the Lamb and sealed by the Spirit. Amen?